Here we go. Now, sound levels are okay, right? Let's continue. Yeah, that's the one. And like last time, we played this on the charity stream this past Saturday. And like last time, I will not be doing any fancy voices with it because my... Oh, hello Naughty Gamer! Yeah, hi, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, nice, you found me through another channel. Awesome, 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 awesome. I recognize your name, yeah, I've seen you around a bit. But yeah, we are just getting started, so thank you so much for popping by. I hope you enjoy it here. But yeah, we started playing this on the charity stream I held this past Saturday. And like I said back then as well, I will not be doing any deep fancy voices because... Yes, hi Roger in the burb in the chair. I am not a man. I cannot force my voice to go that low for long periods of time without breaking my throat. What I will try to do is different sound flavoring. Like if I open my mouth a bit more, you get a different sound than if I speak like normal. I will also probably not do accents because I am very bad at that. But I will be reading these things in one, and then I will attempt to do sound flavoring later. So let's see how it goes. Thank you so much, Tjudrele. Please tell me how to pronounce that. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Awesome. But yeah, this whole... Well, it's not a month left, it's 18 days left. We are raising money for the Trevor project, so if you have the money to spare, please go and check it out. Thank you. But yeah, let's get started. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Nice. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, you can redeem all of those for channel points. I put them as low as it's possible to do. So I'm glad you enjoy them. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from the HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I'm not going to be yelling into the microphone. That's not nice to anyone. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. Yes, it is. Don't do that. Letter openers are there for a reason. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't... Yes. I got in! Awesome! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I literally can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad, I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA is one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Yes. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want. Yeah. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Oh, good choice. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Yeah. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. I never had that problem, but then again, me and my partner lived in our own apartment when I was studying, so... Oh no! I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Wasn't it Terrace who had a dog as their mascot and the dog actually turned in some papers for when they went to law school? I think so. Huh. Car ruled. Alright. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would a snake eat a rabbit though? Yes, I know. I think he talked about that in the chat on Saturday. Because I thought that was so funny. Or if it was when we were playing, but it was so... No, it was when we were playing D&D. I thought it was so funny. Oh boy. I think I'll eat all that. I think I'll leave all that up to you. Eat that all. Oh yeah. That's true. That's true. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No! Ah, yes, yeah, we were. Yeah, Bentley is a pet in one of my, one of the Dungeons and Dragons campaigns I DM for. I wonder what it is with chats like that that tend to tangent out. Bloody! Hi! Welcome on in, good morning! Bentley is the best doggo. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. Oh, we're doing great! I have some walnut snacks, I have some water. This morning is beautiful. It's gonna be warm as all heck later. Thank you, Maria. Yes, Bentley is best doggo. Bentley is a beautiful dog. Ooh, D&D, nice. All the D&D. But yeah, I mentioned earlier the one shot that's coming up, and I've gone from quietly panicking to okay, I got this. No, I don't think that he does, but Bentley is a beagle. Yeah, he is a beagle. Which is what made me laugh so much when he described how Bentley was sitting on one of those tables on a train car and looking at the window, wagging his tail. I was imagining Snoopy doing that. But yeah, speaking of D&D, that's the ad for the D&D one-shot we're gonna be doing. Yay! Ellie just gave me the backstory for her character, and it's so good! Speaking of, I need a backstory for your character, bloody. And then I need to go and hound Achille, and then I poke James and Josh about their backstories. It just has to be some reason why your character was called there. That's it, that's all I need. Like, why was your character summoned? That's really it. Just 2 sentences. But yeah, D&D, D&D, D&D. Yeah, it's really simple. But yeah, it doesn't have to be elaborate. This is a one-shot. You don't have to write a 40-page summary of what your character did before. I mean, they're level 6, so it has to be something like kinda big, but 1 or 2 sentences. I mean, they're going to be playing in the Feywild, so why not? Well, my version of the Feywilds. This is gonna be a completely homebrew thing. So, oh, it's gonna be fun. I know you can do it. Okay, I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aww, such a good relationship they have. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Yep, will do, will do. Considering I know what you're playing, that... Oh my god. For context, I asked the players to select between Centaur, Satyr, Rabbit Folk or Fairy for their characters. Oh, can you just imagine a fairy with a giant battle hammer saying that and going ba-dumph? Sorry. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I know, right? Oh, no. Your character design is brilliant. It's even more awesome than if a fairy did that. I'm not gonna spoil anything. You guys are gonna have to come by on the 3rd and see what these guys are up to, because The only person I don't have a character from yet is Achille, and I'm gonna go poke him after the stream like, come on, come on! Well, I told him he has until Sunday to give me something before I start hounding him down. Don't worry about it, Marie! I wonder, I have to check something. Ah, it's not gonna show up. Oh well. Anywho. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be so great. From what I've seen of the other characters. It's gonna be so much fun. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Ooh, I think I know that. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. Ooh, contraction. That's weird. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of this distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can't I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I gotta destroy this computer. Crispy, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The what now? The Victorians were well versed in information security. Right. Chris P, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. See that art. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Chris P? I turn around. It's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist? Huh. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly a little out of my depth here.
Oh.
Thank God. I thought I was gonna be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God.
Oh.
Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. Yeah.
Oh.
The points get you in heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? Owen. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames, and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff.
Yeah.
Well put, Chris P.
Hey.
All you have to know is that if you're feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I have something in my eye. I like art now.
Oh.
I've got the table in my sights. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. Let's talk art since we're here. So, what's this first place?
Oh.
This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. Huh. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Crispy. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic, sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Huh, interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What did I miss? Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls. That sounds like me in the art gallery, like, oh, pretty colors. But last time I went to an art gallery, I was freaked out by, oh, what's his face? Pollock. There was a painting of a bunch of eyes in a grey mist and was made by a dude named Pollock. And I was fine up until that point, but then, 20s or something eyes staring at you, and I was like, nope, I'm out of here, bye. So I went and sat down by some pretty landscape painting. No, last art gallery I went to was the Uffizi in Florence. If you ever have the chance to go to Italy and Florence, go see the Uffizi. It is amazing, so beautiful. Like, not only the paintings and the sculptures in there are just, seriously, but when you look out the windows of the Uffizi, you see the river at one end, you see Florence at the other. It's just, the Medicis knew what they were doing when they built their offices in that, because the Uffizi was the trading office of the Medici family. And like, the head of that family loved art, so he started collecting art pieces from around Italy and Europe as he was trading, and he hung it up in their offices. And then after the Medicis lost power, which was like, I don't remember, I think it was 1800s, where they finally lost their power. It was turned into, well, I don't think it turned into an art gallery until much later. But all kinds of art pieces were gathered there to create an art gallery for the public. And it's so well worth it to go in there. I took so many photos that my phone ran out of battery. I have like 400 or 500 photos just from that gallery, and that was before my phone ran out of batteries. Oh geez, what am I looking at here?
Oh.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. Oh! Thank you so much for the follow, Chiudrele. I do hope that I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you liked it here enough to follow me. This is not a normal game. I just fell in love with it once I started playing it last Saturday. And no, it's the sound. It's I'm very jumpy as a person. Jump scares get me every time. That reminds me, I need to fix something. Thank you so much. There we go, and we are gonna fix this because it was being mean to me last time. So if I put you as panel 1, authorize, done. That should be it. If I click on... If I refresh you and I scroll down, ha! There it is. Cool. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I tend to do that. Like, my major in university was history with a focus on ancient Mediterranean. So I'm all about the like art galleries. I tend to sprinkle in history lessons. I remember one time we were playing Minecraft and I was placing dirt because that's what I did. We were talking about man-made islands in the UK. Speaking of Minecraft, that will be coming back as soon as we figure out how to set everything up again. We will be building Barovia in Minecraft, but I will be switching. I have a hair in my eye. We will be switching to creative mode because I'm not a gatherer. I like building stuff, so it will be in creative instead of survival. So, what should we choose here? I'm thinking about doing this one because that seems to be a theme here. But I could also go with that to sound deep. But yeah, I have a tendency to sprinkle in stuff like that. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to go to Italy and go to Florence, do visit the Uffizi. It is amazing. Like... Oh, and welcome back, Maria. I'm gonna go with It's a Butt, because that's the theme of this gallery, I think. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. Huh. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digital. I swear I speak English. In a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. That was a hard word to say. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Oh yeah, we have sub badges now! And 3 more emotes. But yeah, sub badges. 3 more emotes. I hope the sub badges are working. Because I can't tell.
Oh.
Let's look at a few more of these. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marie. Yeah, that's the pain of having a founder's badge. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let the work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Yeah, realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that. Excuse me?
Oh my.
Hugo, not here.
Oh.
No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. Oof. Oh, I do wish you luck on that. I never had the patience for academia. even go to that length. But yeah, that is some amazing work, Chiudrele. Why am I having hard times with consonants today? Yeah, best of luck on that. Can I ask what it's about? Like what field? I don't need the subject in particularly. Yeah, the topic. I would love to hear that. Ooh, I'm so sad that Terry's isn't here, cause he works in law. But nice. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Yeah, bet. I'm not a patient person, so I would probably not have the constitution for law. I tend to rant at people who behave against their own interests. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo managed to cool down. He smooths his jacket. Ooh, that is going to be an interesting field. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that field is going to be very interesting in the coming years. With what's that called? The internet age taking over more and more. Yeah, AI and stuff like that. Thank you. I'm well, more and more in the coming years. Right now we have a whole generation holding back certain things and focusing on old, outdated copyright areas. Such as memes being illegal in the European Union. That's fun, isn't it? That is actually a thing. That was approved by the European Commission. Memes are now illegal in the European Union. Because some old people don't know how the internet works and therefore have no idea what they're talking about. They also wanted to outlaw Google Images because Google doesn't have the copyright of the photos they show on Google Images. But you know, yeah, exactly. Golf clap. Hell, I was born in the 80s and I know how memes work, and I certainly know a lot more about how the internet works than some person born in the 60s or even 40s. Okay. Let's not rant. But yeah, to tell, like, some people try to convince the legislative body that not even in the slightest. They have tried to make sites like Tumblr take down memes. They have gone after Imgur and Reddit. Okay. But yeah, like, they've talked about going after Imgur and Reddit and places like that for using memes. And I'm like, good luck. Have fun with that. What I do appreciate, since I'm a game streamer, is that more and more companies seem to be accepting of that, and they even have like, I've seen it in this game and I've seen it in other games where you can tick in streamer friendly, where they use music that is not copyrighted, or that the company, the game producer holds the copyright for, so that they can actually give blanket permissions to use their music. But yeah, we'll see. It's no way they can actually enforce a ban on memes. It's just a waste of money and it's a waste of time. On the other hand, like, I'm all for going after people who steals other people's artwork to use in their own, what's it called? For their own monetary gain. Like, if someone stole something from Jay and sold it as their own, I would want to go after that person at the full extent of the law. But say someone took one of my photos and made a meme of it, I wouldn't care. As long as they don't make any money out of it, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yes, go see Jay. She's amazing. And her hamster is adorable. But yeah, let's before I tangent away even more, I need a tangent emote. Seriously. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder.
Oh.
You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. That was not his voice. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese. Eh. It does make sense, yeah, it does. I'm just very skeptical to any... I'm just very skeptical to when it comes to anyone claiming that they can censor the internet. I mean, there are regimes that try to do that, but people still get around it. But yeah, centering back into the game. Yeah. We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it gonna be any weirder than this art?
Oh.
It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it.
Bad.
Damien, Hugo, Joseph and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. So, quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is happening? I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Bacon. So yeah, which one are we going to select here? Pearson? Okay, no. I'm gonna roll for it, or do you want to select one? Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I think there should be laws that dictate what you can and cannot use in certain areas. Definitely. Creators need to get credit for what they're doing, and in most, or in all instances, unless the creator themselves says that they don't want to get paid, they should get paid. because of the amount of training and time that goes into creating stuff. Just because I personally don't really care doesn't mean that someone who does this for a living would care. So, and I'm absolutely supporting creators who want to take action, as long as it doesn't go to ridiculous lengths. And like, fair use is there for a reason. If you go after someone who clearly falls under fair use just because you don't like what they're doing with your material, then ask them. Don't sue them, just ask. And fair use is a thing. Fair use, and I don't know what the other one is called, but yeah, same. But like, that is very true. That is very true. Then again, there are some fanfiction writers who just change some of their names in their fanfiction, names and places, and then publish them, and then we got... I'm not even gonna go there, because I don't want to get sued. But, you know, some very, very prominent modern writers wrote their stories as fanfictions, changed some names around, and then published it and became huge bestsellers. So that one, yes. One I can mention that I personally enjoy reading is the New Amsterdam series by... oh, why can't I remember her name? It's called the New Amsterdam series, and it was she wrote that, and then she rewrote some of it into a Naruto fanfiction to reach a wider audience. And she sells the New Amsterdam... well, I don't think this exact stories are them, but they're set in the same universe. It's brilliant. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for this one, I think. Let's do a roll 1d4. Is that how it works? That's how it works. 2, okay. So, 2. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It is the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Damien. That is true. So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I like and really mean it? They're 5. I swear they're 5 years old. Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
Aye.
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. No, it's not going to. I was in a performance once. It was pretty interesting. It was about stress and stressful situation, and sure thing, we managed to stress everyone out with it. Especially the sound of the continuously running document shredder in the background. That was fun. Yeah, that's true.
Hey.
Wise. I know, gentlemen.
Oh.
We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Golf clap. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together.
Ah.
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun.
Oh.
Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery.
Oh.
Plus it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly.
Oh.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint?
Huh.
I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Oh.
I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors.
Oh.
I think I paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery in artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Crispy? Okay. Which ones would we choose? Food artistry, landscapes, or tasteful nudes of the artist? That isn't... Oh, no. No. So 1 or 2, because number 3 is just... Okay, so let's go with the third one then. Unless someone objects to it, we're going with the third one. That's true. Food trumps everything. Okay, so 1 or 3? Okay, let's go with 1 then. Unless someone objects. 3, 2, 1. Food artistry. I would probably do still lifes of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there.
Oh.
Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that, and no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing, unless you're Picasso. And then you can make different details of it. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Alright, boys, good art. Good art.
Ah.
Agreed. See you guys around. Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Ooh, it's been too long since I had a cheese over.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. So last time we ended on a date with Robert. Who else do we want to go on a first date with? We have 6 more eligible candidates. So do we want to start from top left and work our way down to the bottom right, or do we want to just pick one? That is entirely up to you guys. Ooh, good stretch. Okay, let's roll then. Because we already went on one with Robert on Saturday, so I want to see what we can do with the other ones. Roll 1d6. So, 1 Craig, 2 Matt, 3 Brian, 4 Damien, 5 Hugo, 6 Joseph. Okay, so we're going with Joseph next. So he likes to lead the community in a fun mixer. 6-string. Ooh, he plays the guitar. Loving wife. Ooh, you want to be a ship captain. That explains all the boats and stuff. He is. It's from what I understand, all of them are friendships on the first one. So I think first and second ones are friendship. It's when you go on the third one that it becomes a date. If it follows the pattern of every other dating game, that's what's going to happen. So it's like you make friends on the first two, and then if you decide on the third one, that is what's going to happen. I want bubble tea! I've never had bubble tea. But yeah, he is married to the cool lady that we ran into last time. Mary is her name. What do you want now? There we go. He is a minister. He's a youth minister. What happened here? Okay. Yep, he is a youth minister at the local church. But yeah, if it follows the pattern of every other dating game out there, the first 2 dates are basically like you hang out as friends. And then on the third one, that's where it shifts from friend to potential partner. I've only done one full to see if this was actually like appropriate. It's rated teen, so I didn't think there would be anything bad in there, but and we're past the part where I was uncomfortable playing on stream, so it's not no worries really. But yeah, he is married with 4 kids. The good book. I should say a good book. Oh. Just waiting for Maria to get back. Yeah. That's why I'm saying that, since it's well, you do have other candidates as well. All of these are single dads. I don't know about him, but all of these are single dads. Oh no, me neither. It's more of a... Since it's rated teen, since it's a dating game, it follows a certain pattern. It's more of a... I'm waiting for... see if Maria is back soon, because I don't want her to miss this. But let's hop to it. Everyone needs to know how to use power tools. Well, I do. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be jealous? Jesus-y? I thought I read jealousy. But no, Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Ah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Yay, I think. Also, surprise packages are most of the time nice. Hello, Andy. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. Oh, wait. It's Maria's birthday next week? Is it Kogi's birthday next week? Huh. Pencil? Now what date would that be? That would be... Oh! Oh, don't worry, I won't call you out on stream, but... But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Cookies? Yeah. But... That is true. That is very true. I normally don't stream on Wednesdays. I do sometimes, you know, when I feel like it, but there is a D&D game on the Sunday after that, I think. No, there's not. Dang it. Oh well, have to find... Gonna have to do something about that. First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. Yeah. Yeah, I was mixing the weeks up because I have one... the offline table is on the 27th and yours is on the 4th. There's a difference?
Ugh.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. The smile is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What did he say? Hi, Crispy. If you're not doing anything in a bed, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, just so let me know. Ooh, nice! I'm so looking forward to that. Ah! Like, I saw Dread playing a Warforged twice now, but I think I like Reichi more than 16. She's so much fun. And that exchange we had last time... Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. Yeah, last session with my mod group, we two of the players decided that it's it's challenge the DM time. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Chris. Great, come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Although the marching band wasn't as challenging as one of the players just going, nah, don't wanna, to the NPC, and the other one going, I wanted to go and talk to snakes. Well, yes, I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. That is true, but you know you're in for a treat. When Jarls was the least troublesome one in the group that session. I really should have seen it coming. Although Jarls did his character did slam a great axe into a couch. Me? Weird. Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Crispy. Yeah, that was one of the things where on Saturday when we named this character, first we rolled all of his looks. That's why he looks like he does. And then I made a mistake / had the great idea of asking chat to name him. So this character is called Chris P. Bacon. Huh. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Chris P? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph Eldest. What's his name? Hey, guess who? Just once. I think it was Andy who came up with it. I want to say his name is Chris. Yeah, and I happen to be married to him. Yeah, we do have 2 Chaos Lords and a ferret, so... Isn't Christian the young ones? It's Christian? Okay. Let's go with Christian then. Nah, it's Chris. Whoops. Yeah, the kids are named Christy and Christian, those are twins, and this is Chris, and then they have a baby called Krish. So, good job on the imagination for children's names. Yeah, it's Chris. Chris, right. Hi again, it's Chris P. Yep. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the please don't say it. Jesus. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Yep. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in the front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment I wondered if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. That was a weird sentence. Chris P, you made it! Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Glad.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. Dead fish. Squid! There's a squid. There's a squid on the couch. There's a squid on the couch. And a bear. I mean, there's a Jesus thing there, but squid. Squid on the couch.
Yeah.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside. Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. Squid, 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 squid. It's alright. Next time just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off the best foot in the world. Plus being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Don't do that. Ah, and here are the twins. Christian, Christy. Say hello to Chris P. Hello, Father. Hello, Chris P. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin stick. Creepy twin stick? I'm gonna egg them on because that's funny. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Yeah, exactly. Like, for real, what's with all the pink? The pink and... I'm fine. I am fine.
Oh.
Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but is clearly holding back a big laugh. Yeah, that's true. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, I really like that part. I just don't like pink in general, especially when you match it with blue like this. It's like... Okay, fine. But yeah, it's gender neutral here and I really like that. I don't understand it. I mean, I know where it comes from. But, which is makes it even worse that it's forced as a stereotype, a gender stereotype to wear pink, where the origin is. The origin is on a mark worn by certain prisoners in camps in 1940s Germany. Let's just put it like that. They were triangles like this, pink triangles on people who were in those camps. And that carried over to dressing girls in pink because it was an effeminate color. So, okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra.
Yeah.
No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? That's too creepy. Now say, they all float down here. Hey, the kids like us. They all float down here, Father. Ooh, I like that. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, then the kids giggle with him. Score! The twins, obviously pleased with a new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing.
Oh.
Alright, so it looks like we got a bit of troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about the...
Oh, cracker.
I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now?
Oh.
That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Let's examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines. Hyenas on the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Yeah. Joseph is married to Mary, the woman we met last time, who is friends with Robert. Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard. The Bible for teens? He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf there's a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. Oh, okay. That was cringe. But yeah, romance novel covers. I worked in a second-hand store and in the book section, and you would not believe the amount of cringe titles I've read. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Yes, you Yep. Coffee table. There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross! Hey, another cross! This one looks a little different. And a 3rd cross! Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Sex. Oh, God. Head out of the gutter, dude! Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant on the floor. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. Yeah. The amount of books that come in because people either don't want them or it's from a donation from someone who just died, and the weird stuff you get. I'm just surprised that they sold a bunch of them because it was for a I'm not gonna name the religious charity that ran that secondhand store, but it was a religious charity that ran that secondhand store. Almost all of the secondhand stores where I live are run by a religious organization. Yeah. And also, no, we're not going there, Andy. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Aye.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, this is too sweet. I know. She does smile, Marie. You're too sweet. Aw, cute. No, I'm not. You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Save me from the spiders! Okay, we got a duel, because duel sounds fun. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast!
Oh.
Okay, Crispy the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King, now on guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Oh, cracker.
Blast! I am defeated! You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Oh.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Aye.
Hey, wait! Do you want to make brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony!
Oh.
Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused.
Huh?
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes.
Oh.
Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead.
Ooh,
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
yeah.
And that is still way too sweet. So, what made it crash? No, she did not look very impressed. No, she didn't.
Oh.
Egg beaters on linoleum floor. Okay.
Oh.
It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Yeah.
We need a fresh start. Oh, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but thank you, Andy. Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Crispy, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? I mean, you can make pies, so why not? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Whoever that is. I don't know. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. I haven't made brownies in a really long time. Should buy some eggs.
Ah.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Whoa, Crispy, wait to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time. his nose. Joseph?
Oh.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. I know, right? Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position and got it. Joseph's eye go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yep, it did. The ultimate dad move. Jink! I know, right? Like, no problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
Yeah.
We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that, Crispy. Joseph quickly composes himself.
Oh.
Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. Shit, mother of... Thank you for the jump scare, Andy. Much appreciated. Shit. Do you even know what that means? Alpha Tangle Sparkle. Roger, roger. That's a no. You know, the first time I read it first before I read it out loud, and I was like, oh, okay, that's something. Until he licked it off, I was like, okay, that's something you do to a child when they have something on their face. But then he licked it, and I was like, that's not what you do to a friend. Come on. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. I know it's a cliche, but you know. To be fair, this is a dating game. I think that would have been a little bit over the top. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Yeah. You lick it, you own it. Those are the rules of the street. I love Viva la Dirt League.
Nice.
Now I want cupcakes. I wonder if I can convince Andy to get cupcakes on the way home. Joseph, Christy and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Can I convince you to buy muffins on the way home? Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you should have all the cupcakes on Wednesday.
Oh.
Wow, this place is packed. That is true. That is very true. It's getting very warm in my office right now. I wonder where the cat is. I hope he's drinking properly. Yeah, it's like 30 degrees today. Let's see what the thing says. The thing says it's only 23 so far. But it's gonna hit 30 later on. Wow, this place is packed. It is. Packed? Huh, is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count the city's population on your fingers and toes, this count is packed. Ooh, ice cream. Okay, I'm gonna try and convince you to get ice cream on the way home. What does it say it's gonna be later today? Yeah, it's 25 today, not 30. My bad. Oh, it's tomorrow that's gonna be 30, right? Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna hit 30 degrees. I don't want to. It's gonna be nice playing Stardew Valley because we're heading into winter. But yeah, ooh, ice cream. Chilled beverages and ice cream sounds like a plan. I wonder what we should have for dinner today. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies! Okay, let's get set up. Funny, Andy. Yes, of course we're gonna have food for dinner, but what kind of food? I'm thinking tacos. I want to see Mom.
Ah.
She's down by the other row tables helping out with another group. Wanna go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips up. Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Yeah, I'm thinking tacos today. Does she always run that fast?
Hey.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yeah, great age to deal with. Ooh, salad would be nice, but I'm not going... I'm gonna have to walk over there and get salad if I want it.
Hey.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. It's a bit far to walk for salad because I'm lazy, but I have salad at home, never mind. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Oh.
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually?
Hey.
Joseph shrugs, he eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft-serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please. There. Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. Oh yeah. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Okay. Oh, nice, he liked that. Awesome. We high five. If you bake it, they will come.
Ah.
It's not long before we have our first customers.
Hey,
Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here.
hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me.
Oh.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe. Right? I like her whole aesthetic. That one. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know. A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking.
Oh.
Oh, we like that. Nice. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. Yes, you use salt in brownies to enhance the chocolate flavor. Just a little trick. Well, you need, like, for a full batch of brownies, you will need maybe a pinch. Just taste. It's the same reason why you have salt in caramel. You enhance the flavor. Make it more intense.
Oh.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Oh yeah! Not too much so that you get the salty taste, but just enough to enhance the flavor. Says the person who really likes salty licorice.
Hey.
Alright, we'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. Oh yeah, sure. I use honey for most savory things because I don't like the sugary thing. But yeah, if you add a little bit of salt to chocolate, you get a very intense chocolate flavor without enhancing the bitter flavor, even with dark chocolate.
Oh.
See, not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Chris P! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. No. So we'll put you down for 10? Ah, better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Come right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me.
Oh.
It's The Fast and the Furious. Ooh, good movie. Good movie if you want to watch it as a distraction. Really?
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
I'm sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah. Okay, now it's getting too warm in my office. Here we go. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Oh.
These are selling pretty hard. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for young man on the sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. Ooh, scones are really good. I love scones. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Eh?
It is, but it's worth it. Ooh, I love no-bake cheesecake. I normally try to make one with cloudberries. Scones are nice though. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kinda silly, but...
Oh.
Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on the beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep in a hammock? You know, basically about the Jimmy Buffett song? Okay, scones then? Scones. It's a scone shaped like a ice cream cone. It's a scone. Okay, that's too funny. I'll stop now, Maria. Huh. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig!
That.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a business man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. I think Maddie is a tiny bit upset about the way I pronounce scones. Let me try something. Ah! Why am I... Craig jogs up to the... That's not a sentence. Craig jogs up to our table with Brian Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone. Ice cream scone. So it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey bros. No, you split the scone in half. Then you put jam and then cream. Why would you put the jam on top? The jam is more solid than the cream. I mean, unless you do like you split them in two. You put jam on one and cream on the other, and then you go. But then you're still gonna have everything everywhere, so you know. Hi, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Oh.
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Ooh, let's do this. Which one? I don't want to do that one. Because that's just cringe. But 1 or 3. I think number 1 is gonna be more successful. I know that Jarls also had opinions about... I think it was Jarls who had opinions about people who put the... I wouldn't know. I've never been to... I've been to London. That's as far... And I've been to the airport in Manchester, so... I'm gonna go with number 1, I think. Why, though? Hey Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix. And then we watched them cry after eating it. I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake.
I don't know.
Craig thinks for a second.
Oh.
Well, the girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. I think it was Jarls who got into a tizzy about people who put the jam on top of the cream as well. So I'm not sure that would be a thing around where he lives.
Okay.
Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers. Nice! You got yourself a deal. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mixed, huh?
Come on.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here.
Oh.
Oh, hi, honey. Yup, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually they're just brownies. Cute. Yeah, I mean, it happens. He has some really bright ideas, and then he decides to swing a great axe into a couch. Not him, his character. To make it perfectly clear, Jarls played a character named Darius. Darius took a great axe and swung it into a couch. Not Jarls. Not on the packed train, though.
Oh.
And boring and safe. Oh, hi, Mary. Well, there were some free seats, but if you looked at the map I drew with the circles in them, like I think it was like 3 or 4. That is very fair. I mean, Darius decided to trip a child, so... Pillars of society, these two. Fun to play with, though. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Chris P to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all, holier than thou types. Don't you think, Chris P? Mary? Let the kid answer the question. That is fair. That is very fair. I think I'm gonna click here because Mary's being kind of rude to other people. And I don't want to, you know, do that because that just seems rude. I would do that in real life, but it seems kind of counterproductive. So I'm gonna click on this one. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Huh.
Yeah.
Mary, can we talk about this later? Am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Oh.
Can we please talk about this later? No, can we please talk about this later? That's the one. Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks.
Hey.
Now give me your wallet. What? Give me a wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary, I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Yikes. Mary leans in and whispers to me. Awesome camp! And welcome on in! How's it going? We're doing great. We've just finished a bake sale in the game. And Mary's being rude to us. And hi, and it's warm here. I'm so looking forward to grabbing lunch in a while. But yeah, how is it going, camp? Is it as warm down by you or as it is up here in Sweden? Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. Oof, Sticky's not nice. Yeah, it's just warm here. So far it's not sticky yet. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Aye.
Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Yeah, don't worry about it, camp. Ooh, what are you getting? A snack? I want snacks. Well, I have some walnuts and I have a nectarine. And I will be having lunch in about an hour.
Oh.
Looks like I'm talking to you out. Huh? Ooh, chili peanuts is good. I am a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then.
Oh.
Thanks for helping me out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting. A bit less free labor, and I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Aye.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun, I promise. I smile. I like that.
Hey.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. I'm gonna save it. Yeah. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Yeah. Here it is. Joseph is married with 4 kids. All the other dads except Robert. I don't know. Robert, I don't know if he has kids. The other dads are single with kids. So... I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yep, it is. This is a dating simulator, so of course they're gonna be hooking up, but yeah. But like I said before, if it follows the pattern of every single dating game that I've seen before, the first 2 dates are like, oh, we're friends, we're really good friends with some undertones. And then the third one is where it shifts. The goal is to work through all of them. And as far as I understand from playing 1 all the way through, and this game being rated for teens, it's not gonna be like unsavory on screen. Hey, hi father unit. Hi child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Oh, I want pulled pork salad too. I'm not walking over there to get one. I'm not walking 20 minutes one way to get salad. Although I might. I might buy a big one so we'll have salad for dinner as well. I know, right? Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... I think for a moment and realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up. Wait! I hurled the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Thank you, Marie. I'm going to have to once we're done playing this game, once we've finished it, I'm going to have to get a picture of a flamingo in an armchair, right? Just to place somewhere in the stream, aren't I? Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Welcome back, camp. Awesome. That tip, trust no one. Ooh, date complete. That was a date. Okay. Ooh, nice. We did well. Also, that was a date. Okay. Fair enough. That was apparently a date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, hello. Crispy, listen. This is you from the past. Whoa, how did this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning, when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. Yeah, there's a difference between dad points and daddy points. I'm not gonna go further into that because, yeah. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Okay, so we're buying ice cream. Buy that ice cream. Never give up. I missed that one. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decide to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, pistachio ice cream. Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm so cool? I'm shocked you even have to ask, dude meister. Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20, will you buy me e-liquid? No, absolutely not. Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like a Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue cran-rasapple vortex. He'll know what it is. No, absolutely not. The age restriction is there for a reason. No. Nope. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue crazy void starer, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an idea? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy a vape juice. Hi, Dreaded! We're just discussing why you should not be buying age-restricted stuff for use. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream because it's working? Ooh. Happy birthday, Camp's dad. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. Oh, happy birthday, mightiest dad! I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but you shouldn't be smoking anything until you're of legal age. And you should only smoke stuff that are actually illegal in your country. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. I mean, I vape from time to time, but it's because I like the taste. There's no nicotine in it, so. What if I gave you $25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. So, I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with a good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bud. I glance out the window while I glance out I glance out the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Oh, okay. Yeah, I vape from time to time. Well, I did, and then my vape broke. But, ow. But I don't do anything with nicotine in it because that messes up with my system. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Dumbass. Do you know this kid? Okay, we don't know that, but so I'm gonna go with the top one because we are technically friends with his dad. No. I'm not doing that to a kid, although it could be funny, but no. Let's go with the top one. Oh yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and... I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest? Yeah. What did I do for Robert? Robert was very gravelly. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. This is true. Don't answer anything unless you have to if you're being charged. Oh yeah, Mr. Rugged and Handsome. You're this boy's father? Yes. Okay, that was... Whoops! That was a male police officer. Okay then. Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. Nu metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for... Oh yeah, he did. Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. No, Hugo is Ernest's dad. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the grain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. Although, he might be like, he might have been dating Hugo and they split up. I don't know. I don't know I don't know Robert's backstory or Hugo's. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. I didn't realize that was a male police officer. Thanks, I want to say Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me a liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Chris P., will you walk Ernest home with me? The gall of that child. Like, seriously. Kid, you just got busted. Drop it. But yeah, hi Dread, Josh, how are you doing? I hope your Friday is going great. I know you're 8 hours ahead, so it's Friday night over there by now. But ooh, good stretch. I'm so looking forward to the one shot on the 3rd. Also, I could use a little bit of backstory from your character. It's no rush though. So yeah, on the 3rd we're going to be running a charity stream. It's going to be a fundraiser for the Trevor project. And nice. And Josh, Ellie, James and Achille from the Dreaded GM channel and Bloody Zeros are going to be playing and I will be the DM. It's going to be so much fun. Also, could we get a shout out for Dreaded, please? Because he deserves it. Like, if you're looking for genuinely wholesome streaming with an amazing guy leading it, you should head over to Dreaded GM's channel. What was the last one? Yeah, the last stream was the variety night. Ah! Ugh. The construction workers outside are laying down asphalt and it smells like... Nah. And I can't close the windows because then I'm gonna bake live. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it smells so bad and I can't close the windows without cooking alive. Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. I know! I want it so much! One day I will get that emote. I will get it. Oh yeah, Josh, we have more emotes. We have new emotes. We also have the sub badges, and you're also a founder, so you won't be, you won't see it. I'm so sorry, but yeah, we have more emotes. We have 3 more emotes that Jess made. So we have emotes. Where are my emotes? Where am I? I have too many emotes here. Okay, so it's that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Oh, I changed that all the box kitten is now tier 1 as well. And the heart ones are for bits. So if you look in your emotes, Maria, you can now use the box one as well. Because I unlocked a 3rd tier 1 emote slot and I was like, this one goes here. But yeah, Jess is so talented. I love the emotes that she's made and the sub badges. Right? He reminds me a lot of he reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad.
Hey.
Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them is for Amanda.
Hey.
I have... Wait for it. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about.
Oh.
You work hard, Crispy. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? Mean. But these were on sale.
Oh.
If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it.
Hey.
That's not where I expected that to go. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. Nyom! I just saw him going nyom! He does have a point. He really does have a point. That boy is the reason why we don't have prices in cereal anymore.
Oh.
Catch you around, Crispy. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Don't trust gas
Welcome.
station anyone.
You've got dads.
Yes? I see my name. Okay. Let's go. Let's go through the others first, and then we go for Robert, okay? Absolutely. Well, we go for Robert first. Terry said that there's a way that you can you do 2 for everyone, and then you select one, you finish that, and then you can go back to a save file and then get all of them, if we want to do that. Either way, we're going with Robert first. Because, yeah, the ice cream. I want ice cream now! Need to get proper food first. Okay, who's next? We just did Joseph, so it's Craig, Matt, Brian, Hugo, or Damien. Because we did Robert on the... no. That is very true. I mean, Ben & Jerry's is good, but it's not top shelf. Hi, Em! How you going? Oh, isn't it Link's birthday soon, or has it just passed? Either way, happy birthday, Link! I know, the cats! Yes, made them! I love them! No, it's not a requirement, but I would like to get all the stories. At least the first part of all the stories. So we have 5 left. 2 days! Ah! Link, Link! Link, Link! No, you absolutely don't have to. You can go straight to Robert and only do that, but... Okay, so Craig. Let's do Craig next. It's more of a, I think, from remembering other games like this, if you do all of them, you unlock certain things. Hi, cat. So, Craig's up next. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. I mean, it's kind of smart. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. Get a life, dude. I know, I know. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. That kind of changed, didn't it? What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. Don't go there! It's called Runner's High for a reason. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. Oh, I've seen those things. They look... I spend a lot of time thinking about, my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? I'm not gonna go there. Let's send you a message. Treat people better than they treat you. Well, that's good life advice. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. I know, but it's covering. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment. This could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. Roger! There's Roger! Placebo Flamingo, I love that one. The pink burb in the chair. Hi, pink burb in the chair. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. Boop peek peek. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit the ball toward me and just ran off the field crying? Yes, dogs. She loves dogs. There are dogs in this game. And then you hid in the dugout and was screaming if I tried to pick you up, yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kids' softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. Okay. Peason, what you doing? Hi, what you doing? Rolling around on the rug? Okay. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Hi Penny! How are you doing? Thank you for popping by. Oh, also you can see the sub badge. We have sub badges now, Penny. Look at the sub badge. See, we have sub badges. I know, right? Just did such a great job on them. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh man.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. I know, right, Penny? They're so cute. And they change colors, as for at 3, 6, 9, and 1 year, the heart changes color. But yelling is fun.
Yeah.
Give it a shot, it's cathartic. Since these are kids, which one do we want to go? I'm thinking the middle one, because kids. Oh yeah. Well, provided that Twitch doesn't twitch out, it's gonna change colors as you progress. I know. Hi. Yeah, I know. I've restricted the space here because you kept stepping in my paint. And no, you are not napping on my mousepad. Go friendship and kindness! Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda! We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. You know, the sad part is that I didn't learn the rules of baseball until I watched Ace of Diamond. Kickstand Craig is good with children. Whoa, that's weird. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Oh, you really should. It's a really, really good anime. I mean, it's all about baseball, but it's a really good anime. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off of the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a bear. He's so responsible now. Don't jump into pools like that, you are going to kill yourself. Yep, physics go yeet! There are some moves in that anime that would never exist in a world with gravity. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating a fistful of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... Oh no, it's coming right for me! Oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball! You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad! I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. And they are adding another layer of asphalt and it's that smell. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team declare the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Greg, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello. Hi. Killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel? Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Crispy, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can... Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration would we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Yeah. Not cool. Not cool. Don't do that. That is no. I don't care how good he or she looks. 1. No touching without permission. 2. Step it back a second. You're not there to flirt. You're there for a children's softball game. Chill. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. And where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? I didn't want to say it. What? What? It's a real place. Sorry, I just had a sudden ringing in my ears. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put in our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Ah, pizzacos. I could never forget. That sounds like a brilliant idea. I want to try that someday. Maybe not a whole pie, but at least a slice. How did we survive college? Our bodies were young back then, more elastic, more able to take the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza. Give me a piece of that. Oh, the dad jokes. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad, I agree. That hurt. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Cringe. Amanda and look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Poor guy. Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. I know, I agree completely, Maria. Nah. Don't do that. Just don't. Yeah, exactly. And Amanda. Amanda and River. Both. Yes. That is like... No. No. Seriously, don't. I mean, I thought it was cringe that we swiped up brownie batter from Joseph's nose, but... Oh. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom, in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. Yeah, thank you. That's my sentiment completely. Nope, nuh-uh, nope, sis, all the nope. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Okay, I think we're gonna go with... wait, what should we go with here? Microphone. Yeah, okay. Smoke screen. Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel, you know. I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggled my eyebrows at her. Oh, cringe. Pass. Ugh. I remember that working better in the past. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yup, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Yeah, seriously rude. Of course, but I could always use the help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Bleh. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Bro.
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Ooh, smooth shot down there. Just smooth. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? River. Boop. Boop. Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. And people wonder why I don't want kids. It's enough with my little fur baby, who is currently napping on my mouse pad. Hey, I know, I was talking about you. Okay, fine, fine. Fine, my phone is now his pillow. Yeah, but this was a kid. I just don't have the patience for it. I love kids if I can give them back to their parents. But yeah, no, he has his head on top of my phone right now.
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Hugh, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad!
Oh.
Sorry if people got deaf there. Hi, girls. Dad, can you help us beat a record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Hi.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
I don't know.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters. I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here.
Oh.
There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. I've never actually been to an arcade. Unless you count the oh, what's it called? Temporary one at the fair a few years ago. You're right. Wanna drop some coin on pinball? You know it! Amanda and I pull up to a machine that feels pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I'll pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, huh? Right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together.
Oh.
Please don't lean on my thing. That is so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt? Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy! What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro. What's going on?
Oh.
Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Oh yeah! I like that insult too, stone harpy. Seriously, who leans on the machine that someone is playing on? I mean, I don't play... Like I said, I've never been to an arcade, but that seems like something you just don't do. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. Ooh, smooth. River burps. Yeah, move. Like... Well, almost all to myself. Ooh, bubble. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Off for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. Flip, 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 flip. Boop! I have a cooler in my car we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my Kingston Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand.
Oh.
It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start from the top. Oh, I like that. Nice. So, is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Brian and Halesel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
I don't know.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Business. Oh, we like that too. So you run a business now? Yep. We sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That's the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. Kids. Oh, he liked that too. Nice. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your maid 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids, when Brian and Halesel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure things out led to them. Sorry. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I've lived. It's now nice out of here, quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. Yeah, yikes.
I don't know.
I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh.
Peace and quiet. Yeah, with those moms around. Woohoo. That hot silence.
Hey.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much, I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. I know, right, man? Yeah. Okay, then.
Oh.
So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Ooh, I like you, Craig. Which one? Yeah, first. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Hey, you like that? Those kids love you, and to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. Oh yeah. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
I don't know.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey.
You would be so lucky. Ooh, that was smooth. I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you.
Oh.
Well, Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Smooth, dude. Smooth. Walk it off, champ. Aren't the lights on the softball field really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself up. I know, right? I feel like I'm cackling way too much now. River yawns. Hi, little buddy. You must be getting tired, huh? Aw, she's sleepy. I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kinda gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Hey.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And, not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college.
Hmm?
Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as... I know, right? Or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us.
Hmm?
Never enough time, huh? I guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon, yeah? I like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supported relationship with my father into adulthood. I like her goals. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Ah, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how's your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Yeah, I like those life goals. Except substitute cats for dogs, and you got it. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops! I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hi. Ooh, date complete. Oof. Okay. Oh, we did well. Nice.
Gold medal performance for sure.
Okay, so it's about wrapping up time.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Yeah, I know. But we're going to save. And then we are going to go to title. Let's go.